company. Advantage and characteristics is more or less same. Okay, some same point only they are given in the advantages also. First one is large capital. A company can secure large capital compared to sole trading and partnership. If you compare sole trading and partnership, company can get a large amount of capital. Large amount of capital is necessary for conducting a business on a large scale. If you want to start a big industry, or if you want to start a large industry, you need a huge amount of capital. So huge amount of capital is possible in the case of only joint stock company. So if we compare sole trading and partnership, they can't offer that much capital to start a large scale capital. So that is an advantage of joint stock company. Then limited liability of shareholders is limited. Once if they fully paid up, they don't have any other liability. So for example, even the same example I was given in characteristics also. So the value of share is 100 rupees. Okay, the value of share is 100 per value of share is 100 rupees. So these hundreds are divided in small unit. So for example, application money 10 rupees and allotment money 30 rupees and first call 10 rupees, second call 20 rupees and third call 20 rupees. Likewise, they will collect. For example, I paid 80 rupees. Application money 20 rupees and allotment money 30 rupees. So totally 50 rupees. Then I paid 20 rupees for first call money. Okay. Totally I paid 70 rupees to the company. Remaining 30 rupees only, still I am not yet paid to the company. So that 30 rupees is a liability to the shareholder. Even sometimes if I paid fully, then I don't have any other liability. That is a limited liability. So limited liability, the company give a guarantee to the member. Okay, his liability is very restricted. Once if they paid, they don't have any other liability. But in case of sole trading and partnership, they have unlimited liability. Sometimes they have to lose their personal property also. If the business debt is not sufficient to repay, then they may lose their personal property. That is an unlimited liability. But in case of joint stock company, they have only a limited liability that will encourage the investor to invest more amount in a joint stock company rather than sole trading and partnership. Then transferability of share. Transaction of share between two individuals is easy in case of joint stock company. So shareholder anytime they can sell the share in a share market. There is a high liquidity is in his investment. Liquidity means converter stock or bond or into cash. Okay. Shares, you hold the shares. If you want to sell the share to the market in the sense, immediately you can convert your share into money. Okay, that is a highly liquidity concept in the joint stock company. Any shareholders, if they want to sell the shares and they want to convert the share into the money, then easily they can convert the shares into money. That is called a transferability of share. Okay, that is one of the advantage. Another advantage, perpetual succession. Company has a perpetual succession, that means long life, continuous existence. If anything happen to the members, that will not affect the company's activities. For example, member may come and go, but company go forever. Because if one member they left out from the organization, means that will not affect the whole organization, that will not affect the whole joint stock company. Okay, so one person if leave in the sense, another person is take over the same position. Okay, so member may come and go, but it will not affect the affair of the business. This ensures continuity in operation and the company can undertake a long-term investment. For that reason, many investors are likely to invest in the joint stock company. But because they go for continuous existence is one of the most important thing. So if the company is running continuously, in the sense the investors are ready to invest their amount in joint stock company. That is a perpetual succession. Perpetual succession is a long life. Promotion of saving and investment habit. Joint stock company system encourage people to save even a small amount can be used for the purchase of share. Even I already told you, even if you want to purchase a single share, you can purchase. Otherwise, if you want to purchase more than 20 shares of 30 share, you may purchase. Okay, joint stock company system encourage people to save money. Okay, for example, if you are saving a money, okay, every not every month you decide you are getting some bonus or anything if you receive, in the sense, if you keep this amount in your home, nothing will happen. Okay, because one after 5 months, after 1 month, after 2 months, even if you open your cupboard and if you are seeing that amount, same amount only is there. Okay, there is no changes in the money. Otherwise, if you are invested this amount in a particular company, or if you are invested this amount in a bank, you are getting some interest. Okay, compared to bank and organization, if you are invested this amount in a joint stock company while purchasing a share, you are getting some high return. Okay, based on the profit earning capacity, based on the profit earning, the company declare the dividend to the shareholder. Dividend is the part of the profit they distributed to their shareholders. They share their profit to their members, that means investors. Okay, so they are collecting this investment from the public only. They are collecting this capital from the public. So that if the company, whatever the company earn a profit, out of some profit, certain percentage, okay, certain percentage they give us as a dividend. Okay, if the company earn 10 crore, then based on that 10 crore they declare the dividend. Next year, if they earn more than a 10 crore, the same percentage you can get. Okay, but in case of bank means if you invested some money in a bank, you're getting a regular rate of interest. Even a small fixed rate of interest only you can get from the bank. So it encourage people to invest a small amount into the shares. A person can buy even one share, they become a shareholder of the company. Okay, shareholder of the company. Even a person can buy even one single share, he become a shareholder of the company. Shareholder are the real owner of the company. Okay, so certain rights, certain things you can enjoy in the joint stock company while purchasing a share. Promoting saving and investment habit. If you are save your money after saving this saving your money, if you are invested this amount in a joint stock company or bank, you can get some return from that. For example, if you have invested 10,000 in the sense, after a year definitely you will get some return, 3,000 or something you can get return from that. Not a 3,000, I just give example. Okay, likewise you have to get a return based on the profit earning capacity. The dividend may change each and every year. Okay, that is a promotion of saving and investment habits. So it encourages people to invest their money in a savings into the productive usage. That means joint stock company. Okay, risk bearing capacity. The loss of company is distributed over the large number of shareholders. So each shareholders bear a very little amount of loss, hence the company from the organization has risk bearing capacity. Less risk bearing capacity. Whatever every business organization definitely one day definitely they will face some losses. Okay, we don't say every person every year they earn a profit. Some year, some time they may face the losses also. If the company face the loss, in the sense these loss are distributed to the over a large number of shareholders, because I already told you the capital are divided into small unit. These small units are sold to the public. The organization have a large number of shareholders. Okay, these lots are shared by large number of shareholder. So each shareholder bear a very little amount of loss. If you share the loss, definitely if you share the large number of shareholder, if they share the losses, in the sense each one of the shareholder, they are getting a little amount of loss only. Okay, hence the company from organization has risk bearing capacity. That is called risk bearing capacity is high. Okay, the loss of company is distributed over the large number of shareholders. The shareholders are share their losses. So large number of shareholders, if they share the losses, in the sense the risk bearing capacity is very low. Then economic of large scale operation. If you want to start a large scale operation, we need a huge amount of capital, because infrastructure, if our infrastructure itself, we have to spend a huge amount. After infrastructure, manpower, so many things is there. It's not easy to start a joint stock company. Okay, but in joint stock, what is the advantages? We can get a large amount of capital from the investments. Okay, joint stock company can undertake a business on large scale. As a result, it can derive all the advantage of large scale production. If you want to start a industry, you need a huge amount of capital. So partnership and sole trading, they cannot offer this much of capital to start a large scale business. So the main only through the joint stock company only you can get a huge amount of capital. If you are getting a huge amount of capital, then you can start a large scale operation. Economic development. Joint stock company system has been responsible for the rapid growth of industry and trade in many countries. Since the joint stock company have a large financial resources, they are able to undertake large scale production, satisfy the need of number of consumers. Economic development, in the sense, joint stock company has been responsible for the rapid growth of industry and trade. I already explained it. If you want to start a large scale industry, we need a huge amount of capital. Okay, so this is possible only in joint stock company. Huge amount of capital you can get through the you can raise. Joint stock company only can raise the huge amount of capital, because they are selling their shares into the public. Okay, even if the public are not willing to invest their amount, they cannot get the amount from the public. So it encourage public to invest their money, and because savings, these savings are invested. Okay, the savings are invested in a particular company shares. From that, the owner of company, they are getting a capital from the public. Okay, they are raising the capital through the stock market. After getting this amount, they are utilizing this amount for running their business. Okay, they can start the industry and trade, because nowadays I already told you, population growing very fast. In order to satisfy human needs and wants, we have to produce a large number of product to the customer. If you produce a large number of product, then if you are selling large number of product to the customer, automatically the company earn a higher profit. If the company earn a higher profit, definitely it lead a economic development of the country. Okay, if the company utilize this savings in a productive manner, if the production is increased, automatically economic will increase. Okay, economical development. Since the joint stock company have large financial resources, they are able to undertake large scale production, satisfy the need of more number of consumers, create large scale employment opportunity. They provide employment opportunity. If you are starting a large scale business, definitely we need a huge amount of employees. We need to operate the business. Then from that, we have to provide an employment opportunity and promote balance degradation, balanced regional, and contribute substantial to the government by way of tax. Even in after, if you are starting a large scale business, it promote a balanced regional and contribute a substantial to the government by way of taxes. Okay, definitely the if the company earn more profit, definitely they have to pay high amount of tax to the government. Not only that, even they can promote the remote area also. They can develop a infrastructure facility and other things also. So this is a way the economy will develop. Okay, if a company develop it in through that the economic automatically the economic will develop for employment opportunity, and they can develop the remote area. Even the government get a tax from the company. Likewise, the economic will develop. Then these are all some advantage of joint stock company. What are the advantage? First one is large capital. Large capital is possible in only joint stock company, because sole trading and partnership they can't able to offer this much of capital. Limited liability. The liability of shareholders is limited. Once if they pay the fully, once they paid a shares amount, share value fully, they don't have any other liability. So unpaid value of share only they have a liability. That is encourage the people to invest the money in a joint stock company. Then transferability of share. Anytime you can transfer your share from one person to another person. Compared to partnership, there is a restriction is there. You must be concerned before, if you want to transfer, if you want to sell your share, you must be concerned with your partner. After getting a consent from your partner only, you have to transfer your share from one person to another person. But in case of joint stock company, freely you can transfer, you can sell anytime, you can sell your share into share market. Immediately you can convert your shares into money. That possible is in joint stock company. Then perpetual succession, long life. Anything will not affect the affair of the business. The member may come and go, but it will not affect the affair of the organization. Perpetual, that means long life. Then promotion and saving habits. Joint stock company encourage people to invest their saving amount in a productive manner. Okay, for that they are also getting some return from the investment. So automatically joint stock company encourage people to invest their savings. Promotion of saving and investment habit. Then risk bearing capacity. The risk bearing capacity also very high, because large number of shareholders they share their losses among themselves. Each member they are getting a less amount of loss only. So it will not affect the individual shareholders that much in partnership and sole trader. If you take a sole trader, entire loss he only bear. If you take a partnership, some partners only they fully bear the losses. So these are all some disadvantage in partnership and sole trade. But in case of joint stock company, there is an advantage, because large number of shareholders is in the company. They share the little amount of loss. That will not affect the shareholder. That is one of the major advantage. Then economic of large scale operation. You can do a large scale operation, because you can get a large amount of capital. If you are getting a large amount of capital, you can start a large scale large scale operation. Then economic development. If the company will develop, automatically the economic will grow up. If the company utilize their savings amount in a productive manner, if the production increase, automatically the economic will grow up. Okay, through that they are providing some employment opportunity, and they will develop the backward areas and companies. After, if they are company earn a profit, they will definitely pay the tax. So through that the economic will develop. These are all some advantages of joint stock company. Next video we will see disadvantage and other things. So learn this meaning, definition, characteristics, advantage. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, children. Thank you.